Well, hi there. This is the first time speaking to you live, or at least without a script. Normally, my videos are, of course, scripted because they contain a lot of technical information. And, well, English is not my mother tongue, obviously, but still, it's my own opinion. But I thought it might be nice if I introduce myself and how I already kinda, how you say this, gentle, fucked up my business. Yeah, not that way. So, hi. Well, I say hi. My name is Jens. I live in southern Germany. Currently, we have 37 degrees Celsius. It's bloody hot here. So, yeah, I live in southern Germany. I'm 39 years old. I'm married. I got two kids, two boys, identical twins, a little bit over 2 years old. So, very cute little boys. Yeah, and you might ask yourself why you even dare to make these videos in English. And the simple answer is money. No, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I mean, I need the money, but I'm gonna explain you why and why I think it's a good thing to do this in English. So, yeah, I worked 10 years as a engineer. I was a product manager and a project manager, but in mechanical or electrical engineering. And yeah, I hated that. To be fairly honest, so I enjoyed the first 2 or 3 years, traveling around, making nice trips to foreign countries. But meanwhile, I just hate the people at the office. But who cares? I want to do this as my profession. And as I mentioned before on my German YouTube channel, I got like 52,000 followers, which is for a person who does that alone, like in the top 10, top 8 in Germany. So people tend to know me here. But I've realized that people from other countries don't. So I've been to some international bike launches before. Last year I've been to the United States. I've been to California. We test rode the Royal Enfield Bear 650 in Palm Springs. And boy, oh boy, I love America. That country is just big. Everything is big. And I was so astonished because there was no public transportation in Palm Springs. And yeah, I wanted to get the real American feel. I was in America before, like 1997, 98. Yeah. And then last year, and I wanted to go to Walmart, and there was no public transportation system, which was really confusing when you come from Germany. So anyhow, still, I wanted to introduce myself. Yeah. As I stated, I'm a mechanical engineer. I've been to the military in a how you call it, Americans? It's a recon, I guess. Yeah. So you jump off planes and you grab hostages and this stuff. So I made this in the military. I studied. I also worked as a medic. I worked as a medic. Yes. So I worked as a medic. Then I studied before I was at the military. And I studied mechanical engineering plus business. So I studied 2 topics. And then I also made the 2 semesters in marketing and sales. Yeah, that's my background, and I worked in this profession, as I said, for 10 years, and I make YouTube videos since 7 years. I do them regularly and more professionally since about 2.5 years. Right before my kids were born, I said to myself, well, you do it right or leave it. So I changed everything, and I've grown from 14 to 50,000 followers within 2 years, and that's pretty decent for Germany. And now I said, well, I might be afraid, but still you got to be brave. So in Germany we say braveness is not the absence of fear, it's doing something although you are afraid. I don't know if this makes sense in English. So yes, I'm trying to be brave once again and try this as my main business. And therefore, of course, I want to earn some money. I'm not going to bullshit you with advertisements because I got my sponsorships and advertisements for Germany. That's fine. I don't think that I will grow this channel in the same way like the Germans, so no one will sponsor me anyway. And I'm not gonna, I don't want to bullshit you in any way. I never did this. So my purpose is always to be not polite, definitely not polite. To be honest, I don't want to bullshit someone. Just want to tell the truth. I see myself more as a journalist than as a YouTuber because I just tell what I feel, and this kind of sometimes gets me into trouble because companies don't want that. They want to you to tell whatever is proper for them, but yeah, no, I won't. And I think my goal was always to grow big enough so they can't ignore me, and I almost managed that for Germany. So I got contact to most of the major motorcycle manufacturers, and they invite me for tests in Southern Europe, or they lend me bikes for 2 weeks. So, and if they are not, for example, BMW, I'm gonna get these bikes anyway. So I live in a small city, like the city has 60,000 inhabitants, I guess. So it's more or less countryside in Germany. But what else do you need to know? I'm a hunter. That's kind of special in Germany. We just got 400,000 hunters in Germany. Most of them are that old, above 70 years. So it's very, very hard to get a hunting license in Germany. You need to go to a hunting school. That's ridiculously hard work and a lot of knowledge. So just by looking at the teeth of a raw deer or a wild boar, I can tell you how old it is. And I really can do that. That's disturbing. So, yeah, well, why I fucked up my business? Yeah. Today I crashed my hard disk drive. It fell off the desk. 10 terabytes. Or did I already mention that? I forgot. Yeah, with all the data on it. So actually for you, it's not that bad. You might miss 1 or 2 videos in total. That's fine. For my German audience, or for my earnings itself in Germany, it's really shit. So, but I think, yeah, I got like almost 100 followers for my English channel, which is great. And I really love every one of you because it's awesome. I really want to meet people from foreign countries. So my father's Hungarian. I'm not really German. Well, I was born in Germany. I only speak German, English. I can speak some French, but since I've been to the Ivory Coast, or Côte d'Ivoire, I tried to speak French, and I thought I ordered ribs from a cow, but I ordered tripe de bœuf for you French speaking. Yeah, tripe de bœuf, it's not ribs, it's stomach. So I ate stomach of a cow in Africa on the streets. Took me like, I don't know, 90 minutes later. I was shitting myself in the hotel room. Yeah, since then I'm avoiding to speak French anymore. And I don't speak Hungarian because this is a bloody difficult language to learn. I know German is too. I wouldn't be able to learn any German if you're not grown up here. It's like in the articles, der, die, das, and den, das. Oh man, that's so complicated. Sometimes even I get confused, and I was born here, and I'm rather high educated. Still, if you're learning German, you're also brave. And I thought, well, 100 followers, that's a good number to make this video about who am I. So whatever you got questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, tell me anything. If my English sucks, if my whatever sucks, I'm fine with it. And I kind of want to play you my favorite German knock-knock joke. But I don't know if... Well, I'm not monetized. So I can play you my... I'm going to say goodbye to you now. And I'm going to show you my favorite knock-knock joke. So see you next time.
Knock-knock. Who's there? We will ask the questions.